A man was kidnapped, but he just happened to be wearing contact lenses. He squeezed the lenses out and placed them on his tongue. He used the light to burn through the ropes, binding him. Then he looped the ropes over the street lamp across from him. He created a simple zip line, and finally, in a cabinet in the room, he found the perfect support to help him escape. With his incredible muscle control, he managed to save himself. The kidnappers turned out to be Bart's twin aunts. They were the man's fans, and their only intention in kidnapping him was to meet their idol with no malice. The most outrageous thing the two sisters had done was simply asking for a few hundred extra autographs.
You can write "help me" all you want. No one will ever see it.
Now that the man had escaped, while the sisters were worried they might end up in jail, the man actually came back. He hadn't gone to the police because he felt that his escape had been the most exciting thing he had ever done in his life. He was addicted to this unprecedented feeling and wanted the sisters to tie him up again so he could experience the thrill once more. He handed them the rope and strongly requested an increased difficulty level.
Too much? Not for MacGyver.
As the difficulty continued to rise, the man's demands became even more absurd. He asked the sisters to lock him in the trunk of a car. Then, when the tide was low, park the car next to a bridge pier. But since it was working hours, the sisters asked if they could wait until after work to do it. To their surprise, their idol turned out to be a clingy weirdo. The sisters immediately switched from fans to haters, and they began brainstorming ways to escape their idol. So, they invited him to look at photos from their world tour. But the whole experience was boring, and it didn't take long before the idol jumped out the window to escape. Meanwhile, Burns announced some bad news. From now on, the Springfield nuclear plant would officially close. He decided to move all the equipment to India, but due to federal law, they had to retain at least one senior employee. So, whoever grabbed this bouquet of flowers would get the only job opportunity available. Although Homer kept his job, he had to be transferred to India, and his family was reluctant to see him go. But to support his family, he had no choice but to go. To help Homer pass the time on the plane, Marge gave him a book on management. After 65 hours, the plane finally arrived in India. Lisa was the first to get a call from her father, but Homer didn't call to report that he was safe. He called for help instead. It turned out a white cow had swallowed his tablet, and he was now playing tug of war with the cow. But the onlookers looked at him as if they were going to eat him alive.
Oh, baby. Ooh, did you lose weight? Oh.